The Funky Podcast. Get off the loo. Get off your shoes. And listen up to me and Sean and Vaughn and Don and whatever. The Funky Podcast. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. Funky Podcast. Welcome to the Funky Podcast. My name is Kieran.
My name is Mr. Murphy.
Welcome, Mr. Murphy. How are you today?
I'm feeling pretty good. Kinda positive. I believe as the children these days say, my emotions slap right now. Very bussin'.
That's fantastic.
Do your emotions slap right now, Kieran?
Yeah. No, it's been pretty good. Hope everybody that is listening to this podcast is also doing very good. It's been pretty cool. I must say. So, Sean, what are we going to talk about today?
We're going to be talking once more about movies. This time, movies that aren't out. But not to be confused.
Movie?
What's a movie?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's like, have you ever seen a TV show?
I seen the news.
Okay, imagine it's like the news, but none of it happened, and it's like only like an hour to 3 hours long usually.
All right. Yeah. What were you saying anyway?
Yeah, this is about movies that aren't out yet. You might be thinking, well, I'll have you know, celebs, that you already made a video on that topic for the first episode. But no, these aren't unmade movies. These are movies that aren't out yet, but will be, or so we think.
Hopefully, there will be out.
Yeah. The part 2, unmade movies again. It's just everything that was in this list.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. There's quite a bit coming out. I think it's pretty crazy that like all these like multi-billion-dollar studios like make content. I think
it's crazy.
You wouldn't think they'd have the motivation, but like look at them go.
Yeah, look at them go. All the talent, all the people. All the different stories that are about to be told. Just for the sake of me, we're going to include TV shows in this discussion because I'm not looking forward to many things that are coming out. I'm one of these ungrateful baboons that just doesn't really enjoy some of the stuff that is being, in the works right now. I mean, there are stuff that has come out that I was looking forward to, and I did happen to enjoy, but for now, there isn't really much that I'm looking forward to, but maybe, hopefully, Mr. Murphy will be so great at selling the movies and all of that, and get me happy and excited. So
yeah, I'm gonna be doing free promo basically for all these. So if anyone wants to come in and pay me, the offer's there.
Yeah, I suppose I will start with the one I will talk about. Because I don't have that many, and we can go back and forth. And first one up is a sequel. Actually, I know
they make sequels now.
They do actually.
Wow,
yeah.
Cool.
And it's actually a sequel to a movie that usually people watch around Halloween. So Yeah. It's called Hocus Pocus 2.
Oh, I thought you were talking about A Christmas Story. Like, that's my favorite Halloween film. But yeah, Hocus Pocus 2. I like the trailer from what I've seen. It looks seems to be I guess it captures the spirit of the original, but
it does, yes. But it's you know, evaluating on top of that kind of stuff, and it's kind of giving people more of that world, and it's the same actresses once again reprising their roles, and it doesn't feel like a kind of a cash-in thing. It feels like genuinely that people will be excited to just see them again. And it's what's great about it is it's a very simple concept. It's which is in the thing, but it's such a fun concept that appeals to any audience. And for those audiences who haven't seen that original film, will be able to watch a double feature now. But for people that are fans of the original movie, will have a continuation of that story, and I'm just so happy that it's existing, because I didn't expect it to exist. I didn't expect it to actually happen. I've heard for years and years rumors of it, but now it's happening, so I'm happy.
It's crazy to look back on. Like, we once heard rumors about this, and now it's coming out in a couple months. It's
No, I'm hugely excited for it, and even if it doesn't have any sort of remember berries and cameos of people coming in and like oh hello or whatever, I will still be on board, because I think it's such a great world to be able to be in and just experience it once again. And it looks funny and it looks charming, so I'm really excited. I like Halloween movies that appeal to families and appeal to that sort of demographic, because I just think they're genuinely like really, really fun. So yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, no, I agree with everything you said pretty much. I also I do really like that they got the original cast back for the witches. Like, if they didn't get them back, like I don't think I'd be sold on this film, but they did, so that definitely gives me some good incentive.
That's for Disney for getting Batman there, and Sarah Jessica Parker, and who's
oh no, I forgot her name. I feel bad.
Yeah. Apologies.
I'll work on the apology video once we're done. But yeah, no, I agree wholeheartedly with everything you said. Yeah, I mean, I definitely do hope there isn't too many cameos or anything. Like, it's just the witches going through a town, and then they get accosted aside, and they get to and they get introduced to the Illuminati, which comprised of all the Disney live action heroes from over the past few years. So we got we get Jack Sparrow, and then we get
the Twitches.
The Twitches, yeah. We get some like Disney Channel stuff in there, where we get the High School Musical gang. We get
Teddy Duncan.
Yeah. Hopefully that won't happen.
Yeah, no, I think by cameos I mean cameos from the original movie. I think they're welcome though, but not to overshine the story. I hope it feels like a genuine continuation of it, rather than just a kind of run of the mill sort of thing. I hope it's what it looks like to me. Is it looks like Ghostbusters Afterlife style. It kind of has that vibe to me.
Yeah, and Ghostbusters Afterlife was a film I definitely liked a lot.
I thought it slapped.
I thought it was bussin'. Ghost bussin'.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like that film a lot. I think it was a lot better than I think a lot of people were expecting it to be. A lot better than I was expecting it to be. And it did slap.
Yeah. So do you have any more final thoughts on Hocus Pocus 2?
I guess not. Just I hope this is good enough to the point where it can become a Halloween mainstay along with the original.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be that'd be good. And if it sucks, I'm okay because I have that original movie. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, next up, I guess is me, and I have to mention a motion picture. Well,
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna go right in with what I think is some peak cinema right here.
Yeah.
Uh, I am, like back in 2021, like I was like right on the train, before all this like sweep business was even a thing. Like I was fully endorsing the Space Jam and New Legacy sweep. I thought it was true art. It was gonna win all the Oscars. Like I was wrong in the end, but was I wrong or was society wrong? I think I was right. Like I mean, LeBron James, best actor, like best picture in general. Like, I mean, I could go on all day, but yeah, I was fully endorsing the Space Jam sweep. Of course, this year I of course, along with many, was part of the movement Morbius sweep, and for 2023, you betcha I'll be like rocking up right there day one, and I'll be endorsing the Barbie sweep.
Barbie.
Barbie, yeah.
The Barbie movie.
The Barbie movie, yeah. When I first heard about the Barbie movie, like I heard Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling in it, and I was like, "Oh man, that's two actors I love." Still not gonna go see this though. And then I heard Greta Gerwig was behind the film, and then I was just thinking like, well, I mean that's odd. They're getting like someone like they're getting like an actual like good filmmaker behind this, but I was still kind of like, eh. I mean, I never had a connection to the Barbie property when I was a youngin, but then like more and more like good actors started getting attached to it, and then like I heard the plot and everything, like there was a lot of set photos, and like apparently like, and like it's gonna be like saying like some amount of influence from like the Truman Show, according to Robbie's Letterboxd account, and it's just like the more I hear about this, the more I'm just thinking like, man, I'm actually gonna go see this, aren't I? Because like yeah. It sounds like I've heard this comparison thrown out a lot. Like this could be like the Lego Movie in terms of like in terms of the fact that like it should be a cash grab, but it's actually good.
Yeah. I mean, Will Ferrell was
Yeah.
attached to that movie as well, and he's
He
attached
was,
to this
yeah.
one.
Didn't actually
So,
realize that.
yeah. I believe he's like playing the villainous character again.
Yeah, again, he's playing the villain in it.
Yeah. No, it's definitely very interesting. I don't know if I'll actually initially go watch it, but I'm interested to see the reaction to it.
Yeah,
And if it's a good enough reaction, I'll probably check it out on Netflix or whenever it's out. And hopefully, I wish them the best. And there's a lot of wonderful talents attached to the project, which can be a good thing, but also it doesn't mean anything, which I will get to later. But it's definitely very, very interesting stuff. So yeah, no, they have my hopes for it, but yeah, I'll be interested to hear what you think, Sean.
yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm also glad to see like Will Ferrell's in it because it's been a while since he's been in a really good movie, and I hope this is one.
Yeah, I liked the Eurovision one he did.
Oh yeah, no, that was actually good. I forgot about
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, no, that one was one of his better ones in more recent years. I really enjoyed that one. And
Yeah.
I think he's very talented, and I'm looking forward to seeing, hearing how he is in the movie and stuff like that. So
Yeah. Again, like just
yeah,
I'll also say like I've seen like the set photos and everything, and like I love all the fucking like costume design and everything. Like it's so camp, but I love it.
yeah, no,
I think that's
yeah.
I think it sets the tone a lot.
yeah, and Margot obviously looks very nice.
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
character.
Ryan does too. I mean, like
Oh, of course. Yeah.
he looks like. I mean, he looks like a very mature like boy band member, and I mean that in a good way.
Yeah. I am disappointed that they don't have that Aqua Barbie girl song in it.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I will admit, like going into the film, like I'll probably have to cry for 15 minutes beforehand just to prepare myself. But but hopefully, it won't taint the experience too much.
Yeah, no, it'd be great if the fan reaction was so high Lion King 2019 style, because that movie wasn't going to include Be Prepared, but fans spoke out and they were like, okay, we'll put it in. I can understand why they took it out now, but yeah, it's after seeing the movie, but yeah, no, it's I think if with the Barbie, like they could like I understand why it's not in it, and I understand it was supposed to be like a satire and a kind of a dialogue on the society of that, and it was supposed to be like a mocking of it, but they could just play the chorus because it's so iconic.
Yeah,
you know.
They could do that thing like every movie trailer does seemingly now, where they play like a slowed down like epic version of like a pop song, which I don't know why. I don't know why that's a trend like in so many trailers now, but yeah, they could do that. It's like I'm a Barbie girl. It's like slow panning shots. It's just like and it's like heavy drums, like in a Barbie world. I'm giving you ideas, guys. Like, come on.
It's fantastic.
Wrapped in plastic.
You can brush your hair.
Undress me everywhere.
In a world full of Barbies
and Kens,
there was one who was a Barbie girl. She wanted only to be a Barbie girl. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah. Any final thoughts on that film?
Again, hashtag Barbie sweep.
Very nice. My next one is a film called Nope.
Well, that's a very negative title. Why can't it be Yep? Such bad vibes. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's from a director. I believe it's Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele, yes. So
yes,
Key and Peele, and also Get Out and Us.
Yeah. So he directed those cine pictures, and now he's directing this cine picture, and it looks very, very cool. It looks very interesting. It looks very intense, and it has sci-fi elements and elements of horror, but of a genuine human capacity to kind of appeal to people, and it looks very good. I'm not gonna lie. I had never heard of it, and yeah, it looks like something I'm very, very interested in. The trailer gave absolutely nothing away. I have no kind of expectations, just that I know that it's going to be a very, very interesting one. And even if the twists are unsatisfying in any ways, I'll still enjoy what I see anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, I love like what they've been doing with the marketing now, like keeping everything so secretive. It feels like that, like, even though, like, I mean, obviously it's like, this is like also like, that's the point of marketing, get you up, but like the way they're like being so secretive about everything, it may seem like it's building up to some like event. There's gonna be like some like big moment in cinema or something, which like even if it doesn't turn out to be that way, you know, good job on the marketing anyway, because it that's what they're making it feel like.
Yeah. Sorry.
Chair problems.
Yeah, chair problems. I'm old. So yeah, no, that's it. I'm just looking forward to it. It looks like a sci-fi movie that I'll enjoy, and looks like a horror film that I'll enjoy.
Yeah,
Still have aliens and stuff like that, and I'm up for it, and it looks very, very good. So yeah.
Yeah.
Any other pieces of cinema that you're looking forward to, Sean?
Pieces of cinema. Well, I'm quite looking forward to this upcoming film. We don't know a lot about it, but The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar. It's an upcoming...
why couldn't they do it about tea?
I'm hoping they do a spin-off like The Wonderful Story of Harold T.
Yeah.
And then they collide together in a crossover event of Tea and Sugar.
Tea and Sugar, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's I hope they have that song from the B movie, Sugar. Honey, honey.
Do 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 do. Oh, honey, honey. Do do
That
do.
yeah. They should have that.
Yeah, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. But yeah, this is an upcoming film from Wes Anderson. He has 2 films coming out this in the near future. He's got this and he's got Asteroid City, which I'm excited for Asteroid City as well. Not only because like I think the cast is great, but also like the title of the movie sounds like a stage from Sonic the Hedgehog, and I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar. This is not one we know a lot about, but it's directed by Wes Anderson, of course, and it also stars Benedict Cumberbatch, and it's based on the book of the same name by Roald Dahl. And of course, I'm sure many of you know Wes Anderson adapted Dahl's work for Fantastic Mr. Fox, and that's actually one of my favorite movies. So again, like if he gives this like the similar level of quality treatment, I think we're in for some serious shit.
Yeah. So sounds really interesting. Yeah, he's Fantastic Mr. Fox is in borderline comparison is fantastic. So yeah, no, it sounds incredible. Some cool stuff.
Yeah, some good, as I said, good shit.
Yeah, good shit.
Good shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I am interested to see that as well. Very interesting cast attached, actually. And yeah, just what's the basic premise of it? Actually, I'm not sure what it's.
Oh,
about.
I should have looked this up before I started.
Oh, did you not read attached to that Rodell book?
Or? No, I haven't actually read it. I would actually like to before it comes out though.
Okay,
to read it because I haven't
Yeah.
ever done it before. Despite
Right.
like I loved his books as a youngin.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, no, that's. I mean, basically just have like the premise and people attached, but based on that alone, I am looking forward to this a lot. That's about all I have to say about, I guess. Any closing thoughts from you?
Not really. Just I hope that they have that song in it, and I'm hoping that the Wes Anderson really gets good casts for his movie. So I'm hoping that there's a couple of more surprises in there that we haven't had announced yet for the overall cast of the film. So yeah, that's about it for me on the the Tale of Henry Sugar.
The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar.
Oh yeah, okay. The next one is a really, really interesting one. And this is where I go to television.
The small screen.
And the Netflix. And it's the 3rd season of a television show called Locke and Key. Locke and Key is a very, very good TV series. It's one that has appealed to me. It's very supernatural horror mixed with fantasy, mixed with drama, mixed with a lot of relatability in the sense of what kids go through, and not just kids, but ones under the age of 18 and all of that. And it's really, really deals with a lot of stuff. It deals with relationships, and genuinely is just a very, very good, intense show. And this one apparently is the final season, which I find very, very interesting. I adored season 1, but season 2 for me was so much better, I think. But I just adore all of it. I think it's really, really, really good. I love the cast. I love everything to do with it. It's just really, really well done. And even though season 2 was like shot like during the pandemic, it didn't really feel like it was. It felt very natural. Although there was like a couple of times where, hold on.
Oh, ice cream.
I'm okay.
I'll take some. Sorry, guys.
No, it's all good.
Cool. Thank you very much. Thanks a million.
And well, there's if you want more.
Yeah.
Or even this, because we still have more.
Thank you.
Thanks, Zen. I appreciate that.
That's the ice cream man just coming in there now.
I'll cut it out. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm just really, really looking forward to Lock and Key. I think they've really hit it out of the park, and if it's anywhere near at the level of the first 2 seasons, then we have a lot to look forward to.
A lot to look forward to.
Yeah, I love it. I really, really do. There's not really much else to say. I just hope that, without spoiling it, I can't really. It's very hard to explain the plot without spoilers, but basically what it is are a family moves into sort of a mansion, a house called the Locke house, because their last name is Locke, and it's the home of their father who had passed away, and I believe his brother lives there with them, and he's a genuine enough chap. And it's 3 kids, the mother and the brother of the deceased father, and they find these keys that kind of speaks to them, the kids do, and havoc just goes from there as the youngest one finds a lady in a well who has some mysterious tricks up her sleeve and has dark things that have to do with the father and other stuff going on, and a lot of sinister triumph is among them, and lots are revealed. So if it's of any interest, I'd recommend checking it out, and hopefully season 3 is a good one and it ends off with a bang. So yeah, really looking forward to it.
I've not seen Lock and Key myself, but you do a great job selling it to me.
Yeah, no, I was trying to do it without spoiling it too much, but yeah, that's basically the premise of season 1. So yeah, and even though it was shot during the pandemic, there was a couple of things where some actors weren't showing up and stuff, but it kind of fit well with the story because the acting was so well. Like, there's a character that betrays two, and I believe in my kind of head canon of the way the pandemic was, I believe that one of the actors wasn't supposed to be there for that long, and it was supposed to like interchange, but since they didn't have maybe that actor or actress for much, then that's just my own headcanon thinking. But it might be something. It might be something else. But yeah, no, I thought it was just, it worked well for the story, and it really did a good job. And I'm looking forward to. And I'm just sad that it's the last season because I really enjoyed being with these characters and seeing them grow and find new experiences. And I'm looking forward to seeing where this last season will take us. So yeah.
Yeah, no, that's very good. I hope you get everything you want out of it.
And if I don't, you will see me with red eyes crying because
the problem with Lock and Key season 3 video essay 3 hours and 18 minutes.
Yes, John. That's about it from me. That's all I'm looking forward to. Nothing else has really stood out to me. Damn. I've seen everything that I really wanted to see this year.
Yeah, no, this year specifically, I think like a lot of the stuff I was looking forward to, it either got delayed to 2023 or it already just came out by now. So
yeah.
There's not like a few things left that I'm that interested in. Like even then, like not as much as some of the other stuff coming next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, next up for me is another TV show. This time it's the upcoming Untitled, I believe, Megamind TV show for Peacock. I don't know if it'll be on a different service in this part of the world, but whatever. Yeah. DreamWorks have done a bunch of TV shows at this point. Like they did like all the How to Train Your Dragon stuff, and they did like the Puss in Boots stuff, and they did a Trolls one, like a Boss one. They do this a lot anyway. Like
Yeah.
I'd say like pretty much like all their like newest films like get one at this point. But
Yeah.
they're going back a bit with Megamind now, and that's kind of why I'm excited for it, because like Megamind's like, I mean, it's a number of years old at this point, and also it's like I wouldn't say it's not popular or anything, of course not, but like it's not like to the point of like something like Shrek or even like Madagascar, where it's like it's popular to the point where like it doesn't even need a new movie coming out to like justify like making a TV series.
That's true. Yeah.
So the fact that like that they are going back and doing a series for this, like even like with a relative lack of popularity, that makes me feel like they wouldn't be going back to do this like unless they had an actual good idea for it.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I hope that they get it together. You know what I mean? That's what I'm kind of hoping for. That they do a good job. But I don't know. I find it hard to kind of be excited for something like this. Sometimes, and yeah, I'm just hoping that it's good. I'm hoping that it's you know, on the level of that first film, and they really put enough thought into it. It's just sometimes it doesn't feel like they're doing that with some of the stuff that they make. But yeah, I just hope that it's good. I just fingers crossed. That's all I can hope for.
Yeah, same.
That's all I can say.
They also like said like one detail about it is like kind of like like they're gonna have it be like when Megamind is like gonna try and become like quote unquote an influencer, and if it was like any other thing, like I'd see like that influencer thing and I'd think like that's terrible, like why are you doing that? But like I actually don't even mind it with this one, because like in all fairness, like it's 100% in character, like for Megamind, that he would try to like make a vlog channel off of this and like some TikToks off of this superheroing business.
Yeah.
Like I fully believe that's in character for him, so I don't even mind it.
Yeah, I just hope that they bring Will back and they bring David back. That's because then it just feels like a different character, and I'm interested because it's the same writers. That's what really interests me.
Yeah.
I just hope it's at the same level of, or a similar level to the animation of that first film. You know, just because kids need that. You know what I mean? They deserve good content and media, and people that are fans of that original film deserve something like that. So yeah.
Yeah. I agree with that a lot. Hopefully, like the animation wise, it's at least on par with something like Troll Hunters,
Yeah.
and they don't like cheap out on it.
Yeah.
So another DreamWorks series that's coming out is Kung Fu Panda: Legend of the Dragon Warrior.
It's called The Dragon Knight, Sean.
I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Yeah, and
I never meant to hurt you like this.
to be honest, it has the return of Jack Black as the voice of Bo,
Yeah.
which I'm excited for. That's what has me interested the most. And what's really interesting is the guy for Legends of Awesomeness didn't do a bad job at actually playing Poe. I thought he did a really good job. But I'm just happy it is Jack Black back as the character. Genuinely, I'm kind of thrown off because the Furious Five don't seem to be present, and Shifu doesn't seem to be present. I know Mr. Pig is in it, that's great, but I feel like those characters is such an essential part to Poe's legacy, and for Poe's character, I feel like they're as much a part of it as Poe is, and I know it is Poe's story, and that was my complaint with the third one, how little the Furious Five were actually in that movie, and how the Panda Village kind of took over the premise of that sort of thing. But this feels more like, the Dragon Knight, as in, Poe's journey with this wandering blade Bonnie, I think. I don't know what Rita Ora is voicing the character, which I don't really have a problem with that.
Neither do I, but it is surprising.
It is surprising, but I don't really have a huge problem with that. At least it's not Cardi B. There's something like that. But yeah, no, it's interesting. I'm gonna wait for the reaction to it. Because there's nothing about the premise that's kind of attracting me to it. You know what I mean? Because yes, it's got more Kung Fu Panda, which I'm excited for, but I really what would get me jumping up and down in my seat and literally screaming in the microphone is if they confirmed Kung Fu Panda 4 with the original cast back. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree on the lack of the Furious Five. That is one of my is my main issue with it so far. Because I know I feel like they're kind of too essential to the Kung Fu Panda. That without them, it feels a bit wrong.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they're saving it for a surprise, maybe in the last episode or something.
I could see a last episode cameo.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I take that over nothing.
Yeah, and hopefully the story serves so well, and I hope that they don't replace Tigress with this Rita Ora character. I'd hate that. That would make me very upset.
You would upset us, the Tigress fandom.
Yeah.
Do not fuck with the Tigress fandom.
No one fucks with the Tigress fandom, Sean. Yeah, I'm hoping for something, along the lines of that sort of media. You know what I mean? I just hopefully it's good. I'm just hoping. I have my fingers crossed, and I hope that they do a good job. But yeah, that's all I can really say about it.
Yeah, I agree. It's coming out soon enough anyway, so we'll know in the near future how good or bad it is. But yeah, hopefully good. Hopefully good. Speaking of Jack Black in voice acting roles, this next one's one I don't think it'll be great. I think it'll be at least okay, despite some questionable choices already made. But yeah, the upcoming Illumination Mario film. That's Super Mario, not Mario Rosenstock. I know everyone was so confused about that. But yeah, this upcoming Mario film, when it was announced, caused quite the shockwave on the digital realm. They've confirmed Chris Pratt, of course, as Mario, which a lot of people have issues with, and I agree. He'd be probably my 700th choice for the role.
Yeah, right after Boris Johnson.
Right after yeah, I would have. Boris Johnson, Mario, that'd be iconic, to be honest. I don't know where to take that bit. But yeah, then Chris Pratt as Mario, of course. Then we got Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach, which I actually think that's good casting.
That works. Yeah.
Yeah, that one works. They did a good job there. After that, it gets weird. Not as weird as Chris Pratt, but still weird. Okay, we have Jack Black as Bowser. I can see it. I don't know if I like it, but I can see it.
Yeah.
We have Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. Okay, I'm actually looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
I hope he does the laugh in it at some point. That'd actually be gold. And then they have they have Keegan Michael Key as Toad, and honestly, like I think that one's actually dumber than Chris Pratt maybe.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know where they're gonna take Toad with this with this iteration, but yeah, that's a questionable choice indeed. But yeah, like another one where like so much of this, since we just know the cast, like so much of this is gonna be dependent on like the first trailer, like how I'm feeling about it soon enough, which we should be getting like the first trailer soon. Like it was gonna come out in December, and then it got like pushed back to like spring. But like even still, like most anime films like start like rolling stuff out like
Yeah,
a year in advance.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah, because like even if you don't think this is gonna be good, like you can't deny like you gotta be like very curious based on the premise.
Yeah, I'm curious, but I really hate this cast. I think it's one of the most kind of misguided casts. I think it's really poor choices for the characters. You didn't mention, is it Charlie Day as Luigi?
Oh yeah, Charlie Day as Luigi. Jeez, yeah. I forgot that.
I don't necessarily have a problem with Chris Pratt as Mario. That's not really my main issue. I've never seen Charlie Day in anything, so I don't really have an issue with that. My issue is specifically Bowser, Toad, and Donkey Kong. Now, I don't mind Donkey Kong being in the movie. I love that character. I'm not sure about Seth Rogen voicing him. I hope it's more that he kind of does a lot of just gorilla noises rather than, actually, having like a full-on speaking role. Because I prefer Donkey Kong to be more like the 2 or 3 words every like maybe 10 minutes or something character, rather than actually having like full conversations, which doesn't really appeal to me as a lifelong fan of that specific character. I genuinely think Keegan Michael Key and Jack Black should have swapped. I think that would have made more sense. No, like if you listen to it, because Toad is very much sort of, Jack Black has a bit of a high voice for that character. I feel like he could do it. I think Michael Key's voice is very low, and he did the voice in The Dark Crystal. He did one of the Skeksis, and he was amazing at that. So I think that would have been perfect. Genuinely, I think the only like perfect casting, and he probably would have been cheaper, is Conrad Vernon. If you don't know who Conrad Vernon is, Conrad Vernon did the voice of Pinocchio in Shrek, and he would have been the perfect Toad.
Oh, that would have been perfect.
Yeah, no, it would have been like spot on. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm curious. I'm curious to see what they do. I hope that it's good. I know it's Illumination. Look, I know a lot of people love Despicable Me. I'm very kind of... it's hit or miss for me, to be honest. I enjoy some bits, and then other bits I'm not too keen on. But I can enjoy them, And some of the movies I don't think are brilliant, but some of them, like particularly the first one and maybe the second one, like kind of I can enjoy them. But yeah, that's basically my kind of thoughts on it. Mario, I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm curious, and I hope that it's at least appealing, and hopefully it's charming, and hopefully it adds to the Mario legacy. And even if it is different, that's fine to me. I know that the live action one was very, very different for some people for the worst reasons, but I'm just, I'm just, this just has me curious. That's all.
I'm mostly curious. I do think it'll be at least like okay for like family films. Like I do actually like the first 2 Despicable Me films quite a lot, and I think they're very good. Like again, very good family films, and then everything else they've made is like, Like, I mean, okay, I don't think like they're actually terrible. Like a lot of people like say like a lot of people like would say like they're actively like they make terrible films. I think for the most part they make just like forgettable ones.
Yeah.
Like something like The Secret Life of Pets or something. Like I barely remember that. Yeah, same with like Sing for a lot of stuff. And like, yeah, and I don't think it'll be terrible. Like,
Yeah, I don't think they make terrible movies. I think they just make movies that appeal to some audiences, but don't resonate as much and stand the test of time as something like Inside Out or How to Train Your Dragon or Kung Fu Panda for that matter. So, hopefully this is fire and hopefully they do a good job. And I feel like with the commentary now, with a lot of social issues kind of being brought into a lot of media for good and for bad, but mostly for good, in my opinion. I think there's a lot of respectfulness and a lot of inclusivity and equality into media and stuff like that. I feel like there's going to be... I hope they do it in a good way with the Peach character, because obviously Anya Taylor-Joy in the past has portrayed really, really strong female characters. So I feel like they're going to do something. They're going to tweak Peach to be part of the crew, hopefully.
Yeah, I hope for that too. I'd be like, if she was like, she had to be rescued, I'd find that disappointing.
Yeah. I feel like they'll make commentary on that and probably joke about that, but I hope they do it in a good way and not a way that's too cheeky. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hope they have one scene where like Peach goes up to Mario and tells him off for mansplaining, then pushes him on the ground and steps on his balls. I think that will enhance the story very good in a very positive way. Would you agree with that? And Chris Pratt Mario can say like, me balls.
Did you write Batwoman?
Maybe.
Yeah, I was wondering. He's a feminist.
Yeah, I every time I see a man on the street, like I'm a full blown misandrist. I kill men. You're one of the good ones though, as am I.
Thanks. Wow. Sorry about that.
Going out of the but yeah, no. Joking aside, hopefully Peach is good in the movie.
Yeah, definitely.
And hopefully the movie as a whole is actually good.
Yeah. Hopefully it's appealing and all of that. So.
Yeah. Like seems like there's a good few like video game movies coming out now. Like there's like a Borderlands movie coming out, which like I'm curious about as well. Like directed by Eli Roth, if I remember correctly. And there's also something I think both of us we're both quite looking forward to is Sonic 3.
Oh yes.
This is Sonic as in Sonic the Hedgehog, not as in the screwdriver. Or the American fast food chain.
Yeah. No, Sonic 2 was really, really interesting. I had a good time with it. And as did you. And yeah, Sonic 3 sounds appealing. Shadow is more than likely going to be in it.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting. And I hope that it's on the level of the previous two. I'm really interested to know whether Jim Carrey is going to be attached or not.
Yeah.
And I wonder how they're going to play on that. I'm just curious about that.
Because he announced Sonic 2 was going to be his last film. But, and maybe this wishful thinking, he announced that on April Fool's Day. And it's like I could believe that if he wants to retire at this point, but like also like I'm holding on to that bit of hope. Like he was just as they say doing a little trolling, pulling a haha tee on the public. But I don't know. I hope, like I feel like they set it up enough at the end of Sonic 2 where like they don't need him for the story, but like also like I feel like he's like the best part of the films though. So like without him, it wouldn't quite be the same.
Yeah, that's true. But
Like I think it'd still be fine without it, but like he's just great in the first two.
Yeah. I'm interested.
Yeah.
I hope that they get a good voice actor for Shadow. I think that'd be really. I think we need that. So.
Yeah. I'm thinking if they want to like cast an A-lister, like I've seen people like putting like audio from the Batman of Eclipse of Shadow in the games, and it's like they work too well. So I'm thinking definitely Robert Pattinson's your best bet for that.
Yeah, or Christian Bale, I think would do a good
job. Yeah. I think I want to see how Christian Bale would method act for Shadow.
Oh yeah, he wear like a black.
He'd wear a furry suit every time he enters the booth.
Yeah, that would be very entertaining.
I agree. I'm also expecting like they added like because for the first Sonic movie they teased Tails and then like they added Tails and Knuckles, so I'm expecting like since they teased Shadow, and spoiler alert for Sonic 2 I guess, but since they teased Shadow at the end of Sonic 2, I am expecting like they'll have Shadow and Amy in this one.
Probably. Probably.
And I would hope for that because she's like the last like big like iconic character I guess from like Sonic that like isn't in them yet. So yeah, it'd be a bit weird without her. But yeah,
that'd be really, really interesting. I suppose speaking of Christian Bale, I want to touch on a movie that I was kind of skeptical about it. It's a David O. Russell movie. It's called Amsterdam, and it stars everyone.
Everyone, yeah. You're in it. You, the viewer, are in this movie.
Yeah, even if you don't know. So there's Christian Bale, Rami Malek, Chris Rock, John David Washington, Taylor Swift, Robert De Niro, Anya Taylor-Joy, Margot Robbie. I think it's a couple of other people.
Mike Myers, right?
Mike Myers, yeah.
That's madness.
And the trailer came out the other day, actually.
Oh, nice. I didn't actually see that. I only heard about this film like a couple days ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't catch on to it.
Yeah, and I didn't actually know who David O. Russell was, and then I saw that he directed American Hustle, who also starred Christian Bale. But the reason I'm like very skeptical about it now is because I saw a kind of I saw a thing about American Hustle and how some of the women on that set found it hard, especially someone like Amy Adams. But I'm just hopefully there's not shady stuff going on on this set. But other than that, I've also heard about from keyboard warriors that roam the comment section, that there have been test screenings of it, and apparently they weren't very good. But you can't really, you have to take that with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? 'Cause you don't know.
And like the test screenings as well, like they're not meant to be finished. Yeah,
that's true. And with it as well, like there was. If you look at some of the scenes in the movie, it looks like they're only in that scene, but I'm not sure if, it could be just the way the trailer's edited or whatever, but it looks like some of the actors aren't in it, even though they're credited. Like, I think definitely Taylor Swift is probably in one scene, because she's not in any other scene except for when they mention her in the cast, when they have the title card pop up and stuff. She's only in that one shot, so hopefully the story is interesting though. It seems to be Chris Rock. No, not Chris. Is it John David Washington, Christian Bale, Margot as like the main kind of crew? So hopefully it's good. Hopefully it is, but I don't know. I'm just very skeptical about it, but hopefully it's good.
Yeah, I did hear the same kind of like shitty shit about like David O. Russell, so like that does taint the experience a bit, but hopefully something good is made out of this. I heard American Hustle was good, I'm pretty sure, so yeah, there's that to go off of.
Yeah, and he also did Silver Linings Playbook or something like that. He
Oh,
did that,
yeah.
I believe so. Yeah, hopefully it's good. But yeah, I'm just very skeptical, very optimistic about it. But I'm sure Christian Bale and all of our wonderful, lovely cast will be very good in it, especially Miss Taylor Joy and Miss Robbie and all of
Yeah.
that. So, yeah, no, it's really interesting as well because Bale he's looking very skinny, and
Yeah.
it's like he does that a lot. He likes to transform, and it's really interesting because he's really heavy in American Hustle, so he's like transforming himself and really getting into the roles and stuff. So I'm like really interested. Is he gonna like continue down his path? Like, where is he gonna go next? You know what I mean?
That has to be. I mean, I don't know like what his routines for all this stuff, but like, bro, that has to be like taxing to do that for like every role.
Yeah, I wonder, is he gonna play a woman in the next Christian Bale
So
movie?
man, you take his method acting to new levels there.
Yeah, or is he gonna be like, what is it, Billy Madison with Adam Sandler, where he's gonna play a kid? He's gonna wear like a baseball cap in school.
He's gonna play a kid. And he's gonna like look up like time and magic powers himself, so he can like reverse aging, so he can like properly play a child in an upcoming movie. Yeah.
No, but I genuinely think like he's gonna like go to like a school full of kids to like method act, and he's gonna like sit with like a baseball cap,
Jesus.
and like he's just gonna be acting like a kid, and he's gonna talk like I feel like he
That's a very unique image.
or he'd go like, if he was playing a woman, he'd go more sensitive, and he'd go to like, you know, those baby pregnancy kind of
Oh my
sort of
god,
things.
he
He'd go to one of them.
and he just study everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel
Sam.
like if any actor would do that, I feel like Christian Bale would
Probably
do it.
would be him.
But you know what? It would be really interesting to like have a documentary about Bale getting ready for roles, and these are the kind of experiences that he has. I think it'd be really interesting.
Yeah,
honest.
he should. I mean, he should have like, he could turn that into a vlog channel. You know, like get on the YouTube grind, Bale.
72 hours.
It's just 72 hours sleep live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there are people who'd line up for that.
Yeah. What would the Bale in school movie? It would be like, not Billy Madison, but it would be like, I don't know, what would you call it? Little Charlie.
Yeah, Little Charlie.
Little Charlie, but it's Christian Bale with a baseball
That does
cap.
sound like a Happy Madison film.
Yeah, Little Charlie, but it's Christian Bale with a baseball cap, smiling and with like a juice box and like a skateboard.
Yeah, and God, what else? And light up shoes.
Yeah.
Like, got his sketches on.
Light up shoes.
Yeah.
He's like jumping on the you know, the benches and stuff, and like there's like security guards giving out to him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Glenn Close is his mom.
Yeah. Oh man.
This is Oscar winning stuff right here.
This
you know?
is, yeah, this is like.
Oh, Rob Schneider would be in it as well.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Didn't we say that for Face Off too? Actually, that they should just get they should get Nicolas Cage as the son of Nicolas Cage from the first movie.
They
but
should.
they shouldn't de-age him or anything. Just
No.
have Nicolas Cage wear a hat and like a really big oversized T-shirt, and like be walking out with his Nintendo DS, and like prop himself on the couch with like a lollipop in his mouth and stuff. Yeah, just Oscar winning stuff, really.
Oscar winning stuff, yeah. But yeah, no, speaking of films that have some like real life drama potentially behind them, The Flash is coming out, and I'm gonna focus on the film for the Flash. Like I don't even.
That's perfectly fine.
I don't even want to talk about the real life situations behind it, but yeah, the Flash.
There's so much of that kind of stuff going on, and there's enough people on the internet already talking about it.
It's probably gonna be like by the time this gets uploaded, something new might have come out. It's just like I'm not gonna talk about. I'm just gonna talk about the film.
Yeah, I'll just mention quickly though, if you're interested to have something like that go to a different channel, there's plenty of that online, so if you don't know about it, you can look that up.
Loads of discussions about that already.
Anyway, Flash,
we try to be new. I think all things considered, even with how much it's been delayed, I'm still pretty positive on the film. I think
yes,
I'm optimistic enough it will be at least enjoyable. There was always rumors coming out that it was gonna reset the DCU somehow, and that stuff I didn't like. But it's even then, I'm not sure if I want to believe that or not, cause I mean that's all speculation anyway. So I hope it's not true, but at the same time, just based off what we do know is coming, we know it's gonna have Ben Affleck again, which it's been, not counting the Snyder Cut, it's been a long time since we've seen him. As Batman, and I'm excited to see him again alongside Michael Keaton. Which the Keaton stuff I'm interested in. Again, I'm more curious than excited necessarily.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how they're gonna do him when he's old at this point.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering are they gonna incorporate that somehow? But also it would be kind of cool to get a little peek back into that
the Burtonverse.
The Burtonverse, yeah. That's what, yeah. Kind of with No Way Home, and how it felt we got to see more of the Raimi verse, and I guess the Web verse.
Yeah.
And obviously that's the obvious comparison everyone's had to No Way Home, even though I think they were planning on bringing Keaton back even before that. So yeah, I guess that they both just happen to have the same idea, but yeah. I think as well, I think Barry Allen, based on his appearances in Justice League, I actually really liked the character a lot. And I would go see a solo film of him definitely. I think they probably should have done a Flash movie before Justice League, honestly. After BVS but before Justice League. I think that would have been the best way to go. I think. Yeah, because especially because by the time you get to Justice League, he's already been doing this thing for a while, so it's already implied there's there is a story to be told here that we weren't shown, and you could have done that in his own film, but yeah, it is what it is, but it's coming anyway. But yeah, and I think it's it's with the Flash, it's he's he's got to be maybe the most at this point the most recognizable superhero that hasn't had a solo film yet, live action at least. He's had animated stuff, of course. So it feels at this point it's earned, I guess, to come out. It feels very overdue.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that. I've heard there's been people that have seen it from screenings and stuff, and they've said it's actually really good, and Warner Brothers are actually really, really happy with the movie, and they think they really have a really, really good hit on their hands. I'm really looking forward to it because not only is it Keaton, is it Affleck, but also has the introduction of a new Supergirl.
Yeah.
And it also has General Zod and
Michael Shannon.
Yeah, Michael Shannon and his friend. I can't remember her name. But yeah, no, there's a lot of apparently Tamora Morrison is going to be in it as well as Arthur's dad. Yeah, apparently
shit. I didn't even know about that. Jeez, yeah, now I'm excited.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. There's just rumors going around at this stage.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's really, really interesting. I've been always looking forward to this movie, especially when I heard about the people attached it feels weird to call it a Flash movie, especially with all the like Batman and Supergirl and stuff kind of attached to it.
Yeah.
It would have made sense if there was, you're right, a Flash movie before the Justice League called The Flash, and then after Justice League for this to be the second Flash movie.
Yeah.
It would make more sense. But you know what? I'm gonna take it. I think it sounds really, really interesting. I'm really interested in it, but I kind of losing patience and I'm losing a lot of resilience because this was supposed to come out years ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just hope that, you know, with all this stuff going on, that it actually does get a release, because if they say, yeah, we're not gonna release the movie, it's too much. And like after all the hard work that went into it,
It's like, I think like the budget now is like $200 million. So like, I feel like one way or another, like they're gonna release it because they like,
yeah,
they don't want all that to go for nothing.
yeah, that's true, yeah. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, hopefully it's.
I think my idea is like, my idea is like, you know, they're gonna go with all this like multiverse stuff, and I'm just thinking like, you know, if they really want to go with the multiverse stuff, like go all the way. Here's my pitch. I think it should open up on a scene of Batman talking to Michael Keaton. Ben Affleck Batman talking to Michael Keaton, and Affleck says, he goes on this big speech. On that day, 7 years ago, it was Batman v Superman, and we were witness to the dawn of justice. And then Michael Keaton has to go like, it's crazy that there's like so many other Batman around this universe. I thought I was the only one, but for all I know, I could be Batman number 1989. And then Robert Pattinson shows up, and he says, yeah, what the hell, guys? I thought I was the Batman. And then Christian Bale shows up, and he says, yeah, at this point it's hard to even know where Batman begins. And then Val Kilmer shows up, and he says, yeah, man, at this point it just seems like it's Batman forever. And then George Clooney shows up, and he says, man, you're all so lonely. Like, when I go out there fighting crime, it's Batman and Robin. And then...
Oh yeah, sorry. Well,
and then Batman from Batman the Animated Series shows up, and he says, sorry I'm late, guys, I was just looking through some old stuff. Look what I found. The Mask of the Phantasm. And then Batman from Titans shows up, and he says, sorry guys, I'm late, I was just like on my phone watching Attack on Titan. Look at these creatures here, they're called Titans. And then after that, Keanu Reeves Batman from the upcoming League of Super Pets shows up, and he says, sorry I'm late, guys, I was just dealing with some stuff with the League of Super Pets. And then the child Batman from Gotham, child Bruce Wayne, shows up, and he says, man, what's going on here? Like, I thought last time I was here, I was in Gotham. And then... and then the Batman from the Arkham City games shows up, and he says, like, sorry I'm late, guys, I was just in Arkham Asylum, then City. And then after that... Oh, after all that, we get a panning shot to the Flash, and he's just like looking at all these Batman going on right here, and he's just like looking on, saying like, man, I wonder if there's any other Flashes out there. And then he looks behind him, and he sees Grant Gustin Flash show right up to his doorstep, and he says, hey there, sorry I'm late, I was busy studying archery. You could say I'm very arrow-versed. And then the movie ends.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. That was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm very interested. Is Lego Batman going to be in the end credit scene?
Oh yeah, no. After credit scene, it sets up the Kevin Conroy Batman, Keanu Reeves Batman, then Will Arnett Batman all team up, and
wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope. No, I don't know about this, but I hope that they put the Arrowverse even as like little references here and there in the Flash movie. I think that'll be nice.
Well, yeah. Well, they already kind of like did it with the Ezra Miller cameo in the Crisis on Infinite Earths.
But I'd like to see it in one of the movies. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't mind seeing Melissa Benoist in the Flash movie. I think that'd be cool. I don't know. I think it'd be well earned. I mean, she's been the character for a long time, so I don't know. It'd be cool. I don't know. Yeah. Any other movies?
Any other movies? Let me think now. Yeah. So there's there's an upcoming animated film releasing quite soon in the near future. It's called, I hope I'm getting this right, Suzume no Tojimari, and it's directed by an anime director known as Makoto Shinkai. He's directed a bunch of films, but you would most likely know him for the films Your Name and Weathering with You.
Okay, yeah.
Which, very acclaimed, of course. I've seen the trailer for Suzume no Tojimari, and I gotta say, it looks exactly like his other films, but also for me, that's not
for the good
reasons. It looks exactly like his other films. And yeah, there's a trailer that's obviously like got beautiful visuals as always with him, and it looks like it's gonna be like his usual brand of like very, very very touching films and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds really really good. I really enjoyed Your Name.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to hearing your thoughts on that. I don't really have any attachment to the director necessarily because I haven't seen any of his other work, but I will, when I get the chance, if I can, check out more. I will. I'm really interested. Wasn't a movie on your list called How Do You Live?
Yeah, How Do You Live? And that's another anime film coming out by Hayao Miyazaki and the Studio Ghibli, studio and director behind like Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, and everything. And
okay, yeah.
Supposedly, like this is set to come out in a while still, but like it's set to come out. And it's going to be supposedly his last film, but he's also he's one of those. He said he'd retire like a couple times now, so nobody knows how much to believe it. But yeah, I'll definitely say like the last film of his that I really like remember hearing discussion about like when it was happening was The Wind Rises. But even then, like I didn't go see it or anything, and like I just had people talking about it on like like film shows and everything. So I'm glad that like I will get to be present for all the pre-release hype of like a new film by him.
Yeah,
I think that'd be a pretty special experience.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, sounds really interesting. How Do You Live and stuff. He's definitely with like Princess Mononoke and all that. It's really interesting stuff, and I enjoy them. So yeah.
Not much else to say about that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There is that. When you're curious, you're more curious than me. I'm more like go away. But,
I think I know what this is.
Yes, so they did Morbius, and we've had Morbius fame, and now we have someone called El Muerto. Yeah, Muerto. Who the fuck is El Muerto? What?
Yeah.
What?
El Muerto.
El Muerto. And he's played by... Is it Danny Trejo? Is it Anthony Banderas? Who is it? Bad Bunny. Who the fuck is Bad Bunny? Who the fuck is Bad Bunny? Are you for real, Sony?
He's the arch nemesis of Good Bunny. But yeah, El Muerto. When I say I'm curious about this film, I mean I'm curious for like the wrong reasons, but like just like the idea of it is like it's something we've never seen before. Like we've seen studios like doing like comic book movies, and they'll do an obscure character first, and like but like even then, like so for like Elektra maybe like okay, that's at least like a decently popular like important character to like the actual source material. Like
Yeah. I enjoyed that first. Well, that second movie, I enjoyed it.
Like it's at least that's a character that people actually care about and like is important to like Daredevil and everything. But like this is like, as everyone brought up, he has literally been in 2 issues of Spider-Man, and that's like, and they were like over 10 years ago, and that's all he's ever been in, and it's baffling. Like by the time this film comes out, he will have had more presence in this. He will have had more presence in this film than he will have in like the entire like history of his character combined up to this point.
Yeah, I want to say Sony. Here, fella, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, exactly. Like they had Venom, and okay, Venom did well. They had like Morbius. Well, we to begin with Morbius. Okay, fine, but like this, like I think was like fully the moment that's like pushed people over to being like what the fuck, Sony? Like there are other like yeah, like Venom. Okay, like yeah, you could make a Venom solo movie. He's like popular enough at this point to like I think he's earned it. I mean, earned it is like a weird concept, but yeah, like I understand why they would make a Venom solo film, and obviously like it did well. So yeah,
yeah,
fair enough with that one. Morbius came out. Okay, you're digging a bit deeper here. Like I don't think nobody was like really clamoring for this, except for like I mean, a small number of people like who are big movies fans probably like wanted to see this film. I'll get back to that in a second, actually, but yeah. Again, a weird idea, but like I feel like that's at least like that's a character who's at least like decently popular in the subtitle, so it's like yeah, okay, there was intrigue there to some extent, and then they just do this, and it's like, like I wish I could be like, as they say, a fly on the wall. I wish I could be like a fly on the wall in the meeting where they got together and they came to the conclusion like they needed to make this film. I just want to see like what were they thinking? Like just like what was the motivation behind it?
Yeah.
Like how did this even get brought up? Did they just like have a list of like all the characters they still in? Like they went way far down and like right them they saw like El Muerto like in between like civilians.
It's sort of like, you know, with the Suicide Squad, how James Gunn picked characters that, you know, you wouldn't necessarily see, or he picked some of the worst to kind of give them more character and give them more sort of, you know, an empathetic feeling. And I had never heard of many of the characters in that Suicide Squad team up. But doing straight away a sort of a solo movie about El Meurto, played by Bad Bunny. Jesus Christ and Holy Harry! Will you give me a woman to marry? What the feckin' Christ are you doing, Sony? Sony, what the hell, fella? What is wrong with you? Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Why?
This is like, again, like I'll say this much about like what they're doing with these villain solo movies, and it's like I like the idea of it. Like, okay, like giving all these like antagonists like their own solo films, like separate from the hero, then like you can have them team up later and do like villainy shit. Like, okay, I think that's actually like pretty cool, but like for one, like I mean, I don't hate any of like the Sony films yet, but like I don't think like enough like one issue that like a lot of people have fight with it is like, okay, like even if they like the premise of like a villain solo movie, like most of the characters they don't even commit to making them villains. Like they make them into like anti-heroes at best, and like with the upcoming like Craven movie they're doing, like it's already like people like mad about that because like they're toning his character way down to be a hero, and it's just like
yeah, I heard about that.
Just, like I mean, I just think like just make him an antagonist. I genuinely do not think like people are like gonna mind like if you just make a character a villain. Like
yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Like Joker made $1 billion and like
yeah, the one stuff.
Yeah, despite some interpretations people have, I think it is generally agreed upon like he was a villain in that movie, and like it did well.
Yeah, it did.
But yeah, it's like what even like what is that team like gonna be looking like? It's gonna be like Venom, then Morbius, then Craven, then then Madam Web, I guess, and then like El Muerto.
And Vulture.
Oh yeah, Vulture. Were they talking about doing a Rhino thing as well? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if like that's on the cards as well. But it's just what?
If Paul Giamatti doesn't come back, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I genuinely, this is my message to Sony. You are completely mishandling these characters. You don't know what you were doing. You were so idiotic for looking at this and saying, yes, this is the idea we're going for. Yes, this is a good idea. Fuck you, Sony. You don't know anything. And you should give the rights to somebody else that can handle it. Or you should just get Sam Raimi back to do Spider-Man 4. Or you could give Andrew Garfield another chance. No, let's give Bad Bunny a movie called El Meurto, who nobody except for 5 people read. So
yeah, and I've heard there's like, I mean, this is all rumors and stuff, and it seems like a very easy rumor to make up, but I've heard there's rumors that like Andrew Garfield was at one point gonna come back for Morbius, but that like he left mid-development, and like that's part of the reason why they had all the Spider-Man stuff in the trailers.
I don't think so.
I doubt it.
No,
but like that'd be kind of funny if it was true.
No, I
doubt it.
I don't think so. I think they mismarketed that to make people interested in it. That was genuinely the move they were making. Because I don't think they realized through it like they didn't have a good sort of grasp to kind of have people interested in it. So they were just like, yeah, let's shove this stuff around. And yeah, that's kind of what happened. I wasn't looking forward to it anyway, like at all.
Yeah, I was word of the day. It seems like I was curious about it before it came out.
Yeah, I wasn't.
But I wasn't excited.
I wasn't really like, I even with all that Spider-Man stuff, I was like, it's not gonna amount to anything. I don't think. And was that stuff even in the movie? Cause I haven't seen
it wasn't. Like they showed like the Oscorp tower in the trailer. That wasn't anywhere in the film, and like they showed like there was like a scene where it's like going through an alleyway.
Yeah.
And like there's like a Spider-Man like graffiti like tag on the wall. That scene is in the movie, but like the Spider-Man like spray paint, like that's gone. That they removed that.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
God. Yeah. Sony, what are you doing? Like,
yeah.
Honestly, like, that's. God.
Yeah. Madam Web, I'm not really excited for that either, but like it at least like has some potential. Craven the Hunter, I'm just nothing is grabbing me about what I've heard about Craven. I think like that's like the least interesting of their upcoming movies. Like at least El Muerto is stupid, and like I think stupid is more interesting than funny. Than boring, sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking forward to Madam Web because Emma Roberts is in it.
Yeah, they got a good cast for Madam Web, so I'm hoping. Yeah. Like they seem to be like really pushing this. Like I'm hoping this is the one that like makes it.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, like I've seen like a lot of people like I mean like again it's just like it's when you like look at like all the other characters they haven't done yet, like they could have done like I don't know, like a Black Cat movie or like a Silk movie or something, and like I know like there's some other plans, like maybe they like I don't know, maybe they're planning to use those in like Spider-Verse or in like the MCU already, so like they can use them, but like I just want to know like why El Muerto? Like I don't even know where to begin with it. It's just it makes no sense. Like
yeah,
it literally just looks like they saw a character and like I believe like Bullet Train's also like a Sony movie and Bad Bunny's in that. So it's like they saw like they could like get a popular musician and to play this character. So they thought like fuck it, let's do it and just like go all in on him for the marketing, which I'm sure they're gonna do, and he's probably gonna do the whole soundtrack as well. But it's it just there's at least like it got people talking at least, and maybe this. No, I don't think I was gonna say like maybe they wanted that to happen, but like I don't think they greenlight an entire movie just to like fuck with audiences.
No, they wouldn't do that. No.
I would say if nothing else, okay, it got people talking, but I mean, will it get people watching? Let's we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. Well, I didn't watch Morbius, and I have no interest in.
I saw Morbius in cinemas, guys.
No, yes. Wow.
I just like I took it was like we'd see the people at spring break. Like I took my shirt off in the middle of the cinema and like threw it at the screen. I was like, opened like a whole whole keg of beer, and I just like chugged in the middle of like the theater. I was just like so hyped.
Morbius, yeah.
Yeah, boy. I hope Morbius shows up as an after credit scene in at least Craven or El Muerto. Oh. Well, come on, guys. Come on. You don't want to see that after credit scene.
Oh, sorry.
Go man, the sound effects, jeez.
Yeah, sorry. I meant to click one, but I kept pressing the wrong one, so I just... God.
But yeah, baffling, I think is the word for it.
Yeah, no, all these movies are just, you know, Spider-Man, fucking hell. God. I never thought I'd see the day where I'd just want a sequel to No Way Home, because I thought that was just a perfect ending, and then with all this stuff being announced, I'm like, yeah, I kind of want Spider-Man just to be on his own.
Yeah.
I don't know. There are too many movies about villains. There's too much. I don't think they need this stuff, you know?
Yeah. I agree.
They don't need to do this. Especially like in a world that we live in where we've had one proper Superman movie with a really good actor. One Superman movie for the DCEU Superman, but yet we have multiple movies for different villains who are side villains in Spider-Man, and that just doesn't make any sense to me. It's illogical.
Yeah, and like at least like the example you used with like the Suicide Squad, like, well, James Gunn like actually made something good with them, and B, I think it's like easier because like they're part of a group.
Yeah, they're part
like,
of a group. That's
like,
what makes it better. Yeah.
Yeah, and like by the time you finish with them, like you do actually care about them. Like, okay, like I'm sure like we might have like similar reactions of like if they announced the Peacemaker show with no movie, we'd be like, who the fuck is Peacemaker?
Or no, it's like Pokemon, Polka Dot Man.
Yeah, Polka Dot Man. I at least I had heard of Polka Dot Man before since he was in like Brave and the Bold. I think at one point
right.
I saw him there, but yeah. And like they also like they have more popular characters in it with like Harley Quinn, of course, and I guess Amanda Waller's a popular character. Yeah. So it's like, you know, they got that in there, so it's like there's someone you know already in it.
Yeah.
And yeah, because that was able to they were able to like create something really special with these less popular characters, and now now Peacemaker's like one of the bigger characters DC has at the moment, and like nobody knew who he was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So, you know, props for that.
Yeah, props for that. Yeah.
But yeah.
I think the last one we should talk about is probably Rebel Moon.
Yeah.
Ben Kingsley was recently announced actually to be attached to it.
He was, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, Ben Kingsley, Anthony Hopkins, right? As well?
Yeah.
That's getting some Shakespearean stuff in this film. But yeah, they've released like some set photos and some behind the scenes stuff, and production wise, everything's looking really good for it.
Yeah, it sounds very interesting, and hopefully it's does well, and
hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's I'll be interested to see a trailer. I don't know if I'm like fully on board yet, but I'll probably check out a trailer just to see what it's all about and stuff.
I agree. I'd say like very.
The Funky Podcast. The Funky Podcast. The Funky Podcast. Get off the loo. Get off your shoes. And listen up to me and Sean and Vaughn and Don and whatever. The Funky Podcast. The Funky Podcast. The Funky Podcast.
The Funky Podcast. The Funky Podcast. The Funky Podcast. Yeah, yeah, yeah.